Hello everyone, my name is Sudipta Samantha. As you can probably see my name, um, I'm recording this video for a couple of reasons. One is I'm a father of a Cleft Palate baby, and it's been a struggle for us for the last 10 months how to manage that situation and then come out of it. We're lucky enough to record this video now as my daughter, who's 10 months old today, has been through the operation, and we have done the review a couple of days back. As I'm recording this video, it's 11th of August 2024. And the second reason to this recording is to help share some of the thoughts that we have been through, which may just help some of you who are going through the same struggle at this point of time. And the message is very clear that we are here to understand your pain. We are here to suggest something if we can, and we are here to help you to the extent that we can. If I see internet today, and then if I see to search for any information about Cleft Palate, the problem that I have faced is it all talks about the exact Cleft Palate situation, how to repair those, and how to repair that, and related to operations and post-operations care of the baby. The challenge that I faced is no one talked about the actual battle that you have to fight for long 9, 10, 11, 12 months and how to manage your baby then. So this video is not going to be edited. It's going to be very organically recorded, and I'm not going to really record all those situations that I have been through or we have been through as parents in this video. Subsequent videos are definitely going to come in explaining how to take care of the baby when she's just born. She's about 1 month old, 2 months, 3 months. As we have to keep in mind that to have an operation done, a Cleft Palate operation done, you must, your baby must gain a certain amount of weight. And hence, feeding of the baby is very important back then and during that time period. I'm never going to forget all those battles that we have been through being a parent. My heart wrenches sometime when I'm recalling those moments when my daughter, right now she's 10 months old, sleeping just beside me. But if I recall those moments, it's not a great experience to relive, to be honest. Um, we have just welcomed her at our home, knowing fully that she had the condition, as the doctor um, has told us in about 3 days of her age, as she has got this condition. We have re-examined with an expert, and then he mentioned the same. And we had to go through a lot of pain, pressure, and depression, at least for our initial 1 month of period. We definitely welcomed her in at our home, but immediately after that, we have to really go for few checkups, and that was not really an experience regular parents would really have. Our regular parents, at our Indian customs, if we have to follow, we do not really expose our kids to the external world in about 21 odd days. So, in order to preserve the baby from any external exposure, to avoid any kind of pollution or germs, we avoid contacting the baby with anyone else as well. So the custom says that we have to keep the baby for 21 days, only with the parents in a single room. And the parents are allowed to go out of the room, of course, to have their normal routines done. But for us, it was not the case, though. Our doctors actually have prescribed us to go through a few more tests then, and that was to check if our baby actually has any other congenital defects or not, as cleft palate being one of the congenital defects. And back then, doctors were actually asking for three different tests: her hearing ability test, which was not done and performed by the hospital, unfortunately, her USG to be done, so that we understand that her other organs are actually functioning normally. And the third one is to see if she has developed any hole in the heart or not. And that counts one of the other congenital defect. And we got lucky to see, to be honest, that within 3 days of time, we could arrange a couple of tests to get done. And I'm definitely going to explain in my article or posts and in subsequent videos as well how they were. Definitely depressing for us, as we never have thought that we have to expose our child within 10 days of her age to the external world, going through all those air pollution, getting to the clinic, and then AC running through the clinic. So having an anticipation that it can get worse with her in this condition as well. Getting the hearing test done was never so easy for us. We spent about almost 50 minutes to record, just keeping her with a headphone-like device with all the threads coming to her head, measuring all the nerves systems are working fine or not. And trust me, it was not so great experience, we being father. Tears were definitely coming in our eyes, and unfortunately, the technician who was performing the test was not able to or was not allowed to guide us with any result back then, and we had to wait for the doctors to sign off the results. And those 24 hours after the test was also so painful that we had to go through a lot of anticipation. And after that, we could do the USG, of course. But with our festival season coming up, it was not possible to perform the heart test done back then. And it was never so easy for us to wait for a couple of weeks to get over the festival season and then get the heart test done, just to understand if she has developed any hole in the heart or not. Now, I'm not going to elongate this video for sure, but if you can imagine that it's all coming as organic as possible, and it is, again, just to repeat myself, that I'm just sharing the thoughts with all of you there who needs help, and no one talks about what really parents go through in this situation. And I have only just merely explained what we have been through for immediate 30 days. But even after that, if you can imagine that how to feed your baby, it's not like a regular baby that you can feed. Our doctors definitely has not suggested us to go for breastfeeding, and we really had to avoid that. And we have to turn it to a bottle feeding system for us. But feeding is a challenge for those babies. You have to specially take care of those baby to make sure that they're getting wet as to have the level to achieve by 10 months so that you can operate her or him. And that's one of the challenge. Even in this condition, you have to make sure that the baby is feeding well with the condition of specially crafted bottles to use. How to do that? What should be the angle of the bottle when you are using that? As because those nipples are generally more softer, and then more steep angle can really cause to pour more liquid, and then that may just choke her or him. And it's important to understand how to really hold your baby then on your lap. What should be the angle of the baby? What should be the angle of the bottle? How you should just be patient, as your baby may just take more than 45, 50 minutes of time to only have 30 ml of liquid or milk. And that's never so easy, as your baby would demand another meal in another 2 hours of gap, which means probably you will take 45 to 50 minutes to feed the baby for the first time, then probably take some rest or do your usual stuff, and then again have to be ready in another 1 hour to make sure that the baby is actually getting the second meal again. And in between, of course, you have to struggle with having the burp done as well, as it's important for small baby to not have colic pain. You must ensure after the feeding, baby is having burp. So all those struggle, as I go through and as I recall, is worthful to share. And I'm pretty sure people are out there who's looking for some guidance. And as I said, probably I'm repeating myself, but it's important to also acknowledge that there's no information out there in the internet who talks about the mental health at that point of a parent. Of course, everyone would focus on the baby and the condition of the baby, but make sure you understand that the mental health of you being a parent is also equally important. Otherwise, you would not be able to take care of the baby well. And we have been through that. We know the pain. We know exactly how to help others through our channels or posts or through our help, whatsoever is possible. And this is my first video that I'm recording for myself, by the way. I'm not a professional YouTuber as of yet, but I definitely would like to share more videos on the same topic. And maybe I can curate those videos coming up in different topics, maybe each month, and with probably some photos that I have taken back then. Those are going to be important reference for you as well. But yeah, the message is very clear. If you're facing the same challenge, if you don't know what really handle yourself first, you can just connect us. You can comment, or you can reach out to the email ID I'm going to share maybe in the pinned comment of this video, or maybe in the upcoming videos as well. Now, as I'm recording this video, I would love to share that the operation is done for our baby. She's about 10 months old now, and it's been done about 12 days ago. And a couple of days back, we have done the first review after the operation. She's healing well, and fingers crossed, she is going to be healing well successfully further. To fully recover, she might need another 4 to 6 weeks of time. However, I'm just recording this video as we are a little relaxed as parents now after 10 months of struggle, 10 months of emotional battle. It's definitely physical for the baby for sure, but it's more emotional for us being parents as well. And I exactly know how you would probably face the same thing when you are about to search for a good hospital, search for a good doctor who's probably going to be operating your baby. It's important to choose those hospitals and doctors very wisely, as you have to really trust them, building communications, and then making sure that your baby is in the safe hands. I'll just end the video with thanking the hospital and the doctors who has just come as a hero for me at least. Um, for us, it's Bangalore Bhagwan Mahavir Jain Hospital, Vasant Nagar. with a pin code of 560052, if I'm not wrong. And the doctors there are cleft palate specialist and cleft specialist in general. They are trained by an organization called Smile, and you may just search for Smile over the internet. Smile organization is an NGO who help only for these conditions, cleft. So they just help cleft babies throughout the world, and they have a wing to train doctors as well. And India, I think, has one of the leadership center for that, and that's Bangalore Bhagwan Mahavijyan Hospital. We are just lucky enough to really be in contact with them. I'm an employee here working in Bangalore as a manager in a multinational company. However, um, after searching all of the hospitals over the country, I guess, I found this one, and then I've been in touch with them. Doctors and the hospital is amazing with amazing culture and values. You definitely would feel very confident talking to them. You may just connect me if you're an Indian, or maybe even overseas if you just want to consult us or consult me rather. I definitely would be able to help you in getting in touch with them. And just to name the doctors, of course, Dr. Pritam Shetty, who has operated my baby, he has been the superlative power for me in last 1 to 2 months. Well, communicating with him was so easy. He's available, he's approachable, and then his team there has really helped me well. It is a mental battle that he has helped me to win, and I did not really had to go for any other hospital or searching for any other doctors after I have met him. So just thanks to Dr. Pritam Shetty from Bhagwan Mahabhijyan Hospital and his associates like Dr. Sheetal Singh and Dr. Supreet Grover. Those are the doctors who has really helped me along with others there as well. Of course, the department is so brilliant and so careful that you will feel definite confident um, by talking to them and then going to them. So yeah, with that, I think I've just passed my message. I just wanted to share my thoughts being a parent and get in touch with me. We will definitely be able to help you. And as much as we can do for the community, I'm eager to help. So yeah, I'm just available for all of you emotionally as you need. Thanks, and more subsequent videos should be coming on this topic. Thank you. Bye bye.